Welcome to America, period. I'm Matt Sweets coming from Studio C, and I'm here with Chief Mark Miller with the Richeyville Volunteer Fire Company, Station 27. Chief, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing good, Matthew. Yourself?
I can't complain. We had some technical issues. I swear I'm running into tech issues all the time these days, and you obviously had some issues this morning as well. I'm glad to see your radios are up and running again, and hopefully you get to iron out the rest of that fun stuff, right?
Yeah, right. Thank you.
And on top of all this, you have a Firemen's Carnival going on May 25th through May 30th. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If memory serves me correct, y'all been doing this for a very long time because I think in my political career, I think I remember campaigning down at your carnival years and years ago. How long has the carnival been taking place?
My dad retired from the department in 1981 due to medical reasons. He joined in 1967, and I think it was right around that time, or maybe before that, that it's been going on.
Oh, wow. So you guys are pushing, what, 60, 70 years doing this, right?
We're
Is my
we're
math
over
right?
50, yeah,
Yeah, at
well
least
over
50
50 for
years.
sure.
That is very, very awesome. How's the turnout been over the years? Fantastic, or?
It's weather related. If we have good weather, we have good turnout. If we don't have good weather, it keeps people home.
Under-
Um, but over the last few years, it's been so-so.
Good, good. And you guys have been advertising this quite a bit on social media and so forth. The ride started 6 p.m. every night, correct?
Roughly six. Yep.
Now, is that what time the carnival officially opens then as well, or is it open earlier? Or
Uh, yes, the fire department, we have a large pavilion on the grounds, and we start cooking a little bit earlier. We do all kinds of food. The carnival roughly opens at 6, and for the week, we are doing the $5 off per ride all night bracelet through sponsorships.
nice.
So that'll run until Friday.
Okay.
So we did pretty well with some sponsorships and things like that. So everything seems to be working well for us this week so far.
Awesome. I love to hear that. Hopefully, here in the Pittsburgh region, it's the one place you can enjoy all four seasons in one day. And I know our weather's been a little bit hit or miss, but I hope the weather holds up throughout the entire week. Speaking of which, so you have fireworks on Friday night, correct?
Saturday, the 30th.
Okay, Saturday night you have the fireworks, and that's also the day and the time for the parade as well, correct?
Yes, the parade starts at 5 p.m. Anybody wishing to attend, lineups roughly 3:30, 4 o'clock in town, and there will be directions on how to go to lineup. So if anybody would like to come and go through the parade with their business, fire departments, marching groups, whatever it may be, that would
Okay.
be more than welcome.
So they don't even have to like per se register. They just essentially have to show up.
Yes, we sent out invitations to like fire departments and EMS.
Okay.
We've reached out to a few other organizations that are coming. Washington Wild Things are coming.
Nice.
Their little mascot in their car, Sarah's Candy mascot's coming. They're going to ride through the parade. So basically, anybody that wants to come, we'll just have a meeting place for anybody walking or marching, and if it's a business, they can hand out their advertisements for their business. It could be something simple as an ink pen with their pencil, or
Sure.
candy or whatever they wish to do.
Okay, so they're allowed to throw candy as well then.
Absolutely.
Because I know
For
some
kid
parades
friendly.
get really funky with that these days. That's good to
Yeah.
know. The kids enjoy that. When I was in parades, I would always throw the candy. It always puts a smile on the kids' faces. Is there a specific place that people should go initially to like check in if they want to participate in the parade, or just kind of
Um,
find a spot?
We will have somebody handing out their like basically entry forms, and they'll give the name of their group of organization, and then they'll be directed from there where to go. And then we collect those, and we'll have a DJ also playing Saturday night. And once the organization comes in front of the fire station, then they'll announce, it could be just say Washington Fire Department with their ladder truck, or, the business. Like on our end, it'll say Sarah Candy or whatever the business or organization may be.
Right. Okay. I have to ask this because I am a foodie, and you mentioned the pavilion earlier. What is up with all this almost famous food? You got to tell me, man.
Well, our almost famous pizza has been our staple for years.
Okay.
They're pretty much handmade, and not the homemade dough or anything. We buy all of our ingredients, but they come out pretty well. We have a big pizza oven. We also do fresh cut French fries, cheese sticks, chicken tenders, hot dogs, kibasi, footlongs, and then there's also carnival food too, which is the funnel cakes, candy apples, cotton candy, things that they sell also.
Nice. How many vendors usually end up participating?
For the parade itself,
Well, in general,
or the
at the
carnival?
carnival, yes. How many roughly?
Right now we have a woman that comes every year that does face painting,
Oh, nice.
but the carnival brings all their games and rides. They're an entity of their self.
Okay.
But we're always open if somebody wants to reach out, and maybe if they sell T-shirts or whatever, their little business, there's room for like pop-up canopies and things like that. So
Oh, that's good. So you have that flexibility to welcome, other vendors in.
absolutely,
Excellent.
yes.
Excellent. And in terms of the proceeds for this event, where do the proceeds go?
On our end, we use it for paying monthly bills or purchasing new equipment, which can be turnout gear for fires, any kind of equipment that would be needed on any of the trucks, repairs. In general, it can be used for anything in our fire service.
Sure, sure. Just keeping the lights on, like you said. And I know turnout gear is not cheap just for one set. I know you know better than I do. Um,
It sure is.
and I know this is kind of a loaded question, but why is it important for the community to support our volunteer fire companies and departments? Why is that important?
For the most part, without our communities, we probably wouldn't exist. We do fund drives every year, mail out. Throughout the year, we do a monthly breakfast, which is doing really great for us.
Nice.
We do a pizza and wing night. We do fish fry for Lent,
Wow.
bashes, things like that. But it's the community that purchases the tickets and purchases the breakfast every month. We've had people come from West Virginia to the breakfast,
Oh, nice.
and yeah. So any little support we get from our communities and our local mutual aid, and we cover a few other townships, and all that money helps, like you said, keep the lights on and hopefully keep us going.
Amen on that, because as you know, recruitment numbers are always a challenge. How has your volunteer fire company? How have you been with recruiting and getting more people engaged to help their community?
Um, Recruiting right now is tough. The basic minimums, the hours needed for the basic are it's a lot of hours for somebody to commit to.
Mm-hmm.
So we may get an applicant that joins, and then when they see what the commitment is, sometimes they don't stick around. Or we also have a program for like members that can just come and help and not have to do the firefighting and accidents and things like that.
Oh, nice.
Um,
So you get
So
additional supports. Okay.
yeah, they show up, they help with fundraisers. They can come to work details, things like that. They basically, they're a member, just not an active firefighter.
Uh, that says a lot, and it's so important. Obviously, fighting fires is the primary objective, but having that support to really help, again, keep the lights on and keep things running smoothly, especially with your fundraisers, very important. And it's great that the community does come out for that. Um, how many people do you think is going to be in the parade so far?
Um, it's the parade is another hit and miss with the weather.
Mm-hmm.
If the weather's nice, it's usually nice. If it's rainy, you know, a lot of departments don't like to take their trucks out in the weather unless it's for an emergency, and I understand.
Fair, very
It's hard to
fair.
get somebody to march in the parade if it's raining. So, we're looking for a good turnout. The weather's supposed to be beautiful. We sent out 102 invitations just to local fire, EMS, and
Nice.
police. Like I said, we have Sarah's Candy coming, the Washington Wild thing. There's some young state beauty pageant winners that are like 5 and 8 years old that are going to
Oh,
ride through the
very.
parade. Our local Legion post, their color guard's going to lead the parade. So we're hoping to have a decent turnout this year.
It sure sounds like it. Like you said, the weather, especially on Saturday, should be amazing. Chief, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Um, just offhand, we appreciate any support. People come out, buy our food. Um, Maybe check out our truck house. People like to see what we have. And if you can
Sure.
see behind me, that's our ladder truck, and it has our 75 years of service on it.
Nice.
We just hit our 77th year, I think. We were incorporated in April of 1945.
Oh, wow. Okay.
49, I'm sorry, 1949. And I believe we just hit our 77th year.
Well, happy
Uh,
anniversary, Chief, to you and, and,
Thank you.
and your entire team there. That definitely says a lot. And
Yeah.
we definitely look forward to a great week with you. You already got it started, and I want to come down in person. I want to actually do the strongman thing if they have that, to see how strong I
Um,
actually am. But I
I,
don't want
I
to
haven't
embarrass
walked
myself that
around.
much.
Yeah, I haven't walked around the grounds yet. We've been busy,
Sure.
cooking. So who knows what's over there? I know the kids are having a good time.
Yeah.
We've had some kids come in the building and look at the fire trucks, which, I'm all about doing stuff for the kids, and that, they like that kind of thing. So,
Oh, absolutely. Like, do
other
you guys get like the firehouse and stuff too, or?
no, we don't do the firehouse, but in October, there's 4 fire departments that cover our school district.
Okay.
Um, Richeyville VFC, East Bethlehem Township, which is Fredericktown, Mariana VFC, and Dembo Vesta 6 is the fire group for our district. So we go there one day and take a truck, and the elementary kids get to come out and look around, and we'll blow the sirens, and they ask questions, things like that.
Nice.
This past year, my wife's a teacher at Best Center,
Okay.
and she teaches like autistic support. Um, I can't remember like all the things that go along with it, but last year I hosted her whole class, it was 20 something kids and a bunch of the aides and teachers, and I did a fire prevention handout, and we went through the handout and the coloring books and
Nice.
things like that. We fed them, we made them pizza and French fries. Put the ladder truck out, which is behind me, 100-foot aerial platform, and we dropped some water balloons out for them onto the pavement, and then a
Nice.
huge pumpkin, and the kids really enjoyed it. So,
It sounds like it was fun. I mean, I'm sure they did enjoy that. Anytime they
it
get to
was a
see a
good time.
fire truck and the firehouse, that's always it's always a fun time seeing all the smiles on the kids' faces. So much
Yeah,
respect and love for what you all do, Chief.
thank you.
Anything else you want to add? in wrapping up here?
Um, Come out and support us. See what we're about and try that almost famous pizza that everybody talks about.
I
Um,
I think I'm
Check
gonna have
out
to
our
get down there.
Facebook. We're always doing something. So join our Facebook page. Come to the parade and enjoy yourself.
Hey,
The carnival has a lemonade stand that's pretty good. So
oh, I
and
like some
us as the
lemonade.
fire department, we're also selling T-shirts this year, and we have some cups like the little tumblers that are
Oh, nice.
they're 16 or 18 ounce, and if you buy, they're $6, and it's free refills of homemade fresh brewed tea throughout the week. So we're doing different things.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic. That's a nice addition to it because, walking around all day, doing some
oh yeah,
rides, definitely
and
good to
it's like
get
I
your
said,
thirst
it's
on.
fresh brewed. What they call the Miller tea. My last name's Miller. I've been drinking tea my whole life, so it's the fresh brewed Miller tea.
Look out. All right. People got to try the Almost Famous Pizza and the Miller Tea. They
There you
have to
go, the
do at
Miller
least
tea.
that much, right?
There you go. Absolutely.
Awesome. Chief Miller, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. We at America Period, we love to support our emergency responders, fire, police, the whole nine, EMS, everyone. So much respect and love for you and your entire volunteer fire company. And we look forward to a great turnout this week in Richeyville, Washington County, Pennsylvania. Come check it out. A Firemen's Carnival. Parade on Saturday, fireworks, tons of food, all types of great stuff. Thank you very much. And Chief, again, good seeing you and keep in contact. It sounds like y'all are doing some great things out there.
Thank you. I appreciate your time and hope to see how everything turns out. And if you can, come on down.
Hey, yeah, this pizza. I like I said, I'm a foodie, man. So you're speaking
Yep,
my
me
language
too.
here. So
Me too.
all right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in and make sure you continue to like, follow, share, and subscribe for free to the America Period Network. Thank you and see you next time.